your ears, you know, is a mystic thing. You know. It must open up to every sound. So that's me.
Ken Boothe, indeed, on the musical Heatwave. Celebrating 50 odd years in the business. Yes, indeed. Now, your songs with Coxsone, you know, I just want to touch a piece of, you know, the history. How did you work with Coxsone? How did it work? What was the idea behind the whole studio one?
I got to involve with Studio One. I started out with Stranger, you know, Stranger Cole. And then Stranger is the one that actually opened up doors for me when it comes to get into this business. Because we becomes friends. You were already a big star. He sang on his own, sang with Patsy. I met him and then we started wrote songs together. He took me to Zukie for an audition. That's the first time I'm going to record. Zukie looked at me and he said, well, this is a fat pig now, because I was 15 years old, I was fat, and Stranger said, no man, him can sing. And he said, all right, sing for me. And when me and Stranger start, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, you know? And them days are known for the producer here, you know. You don't want to start 2 lines and hear it sound good enough. Right at the studio, them said, you know, bam, upstairs. And then we do that song, release, and the first time I'm going to hear my voice on a jukebox or on a sound system. Then now, even Stranger himself, Sir Cox now, we're like Motown. You have the best of everything. You have Ernie Wranglin, you have all the best musicians, this, that, Wayne Graham, have Jackie Edwards, you have this, that. So it's like it's a barrier. If you don't break that barrier, you don't feel that you really reach a point in the music. So Stranger and me decided that we're going to Sir Coxsone for an audition. But it was easy for me though, because True Stranger was already a big star, a big names. Dom, it was kind of glad that he was coming there to sing, right? That's why I look at it. So when I went there now, I fell in love. We wrote Artibella and we wrote World's Fair, you know? And when we went there, we sang the 2 songs for him, and we go inside the studio and we did them. But I fell in love with the whole entire environment at Sir Coxsone. When I look at Delroy Wilson, you know, the Wailers, the Gay Lads, and you know, and all these. And when you hear them sing, this is what I grew up on, the blues, you know, right. And so I decided that I'm going to start with Sir Coxsone every day and let him know what I'm going to do. I just go up there every day and I become friends with some of the artists. I just singing outside the yard.
So what was happening with the schooling at that time?
Eh? Yeah, when you leave school and you're 15, you know. That's why some of them learn a whole heap of way. Because I think so you should rotate children now that I turn big, you know. You should rotate children. No school making the children come out of a school and are not ready for the outside world when it comes to education. Because it's now that time I'm an elder. When I was growing up, 20, and I realized that education is important. You know, it's the key to any nation's progress. You know, and so in my children, I'm proud of them. Because I'm having children who are not really qualified a certain way. They're not illiterate. I would say I'm the worst out of it.
I think you're the best, Ken. You're the best.
And sometimes people think that I go to a college, but no. I think whenever I sing, to be frank with you, I'm not a dunce, but I'm not as well learned as a lot of people do. So when I sing up the way I pronounce and my diction and all that, and sometimes people come to me and say, Ken, what school do you go to? When I told them that I go to an elementary school in the colonial days where you have to leave when you're 15. So, well, but, you know, I'm glad. I don't take this thing for granted, just like I don't take people for granted. Education, right? I would advise every singers when they come in this business to equip themselves when it comes to read and writing, because if we guy, right, was as well learned as some of these people who took over the business, right, would so advance, you know, in financially speaking, and also development when it comes to probably some of us would have our own recording studio from years ago.
We're going to hold it there. You know, Ken, we got so much to talk about. And I know, you know, when you come to London, we have to catch you, you know, and we'll catch you. We're going to talk some more with Ken Boothe after this. Ken, first of all, we just introduced you as Ken Boothe with the Order of Distinction. What does that mean to you?
Well, the Order of Distinction, it just shows that the contribution that I've made over the years, 50 years now I'm singing, it just shows that, you know, well, they are awarding you for the work that you have done, you know, and so I appreciate it. But it's not more than me and you, in other words, you know, more than human being, people, but I appreciate it.
Well, and it's good to be recognized, and of course, by the government of your country.
Yeah, to be recognized, yes, I agree with that, yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now, I have to start with the sad things first. We lost a couple of your closest friends, you know, producers. We've lost Lloyd Chalmers, yes. Glenn, of course. Yes, you know, so I'd like you to talk a bit about those two guys.
They're going to be remembered in the sense that they make a lot of contribution when it comes to the development of this music, and they'll be missed. You know, Light Chalmers, he plays a great part in my development and my career, because everything I own, you know, that was #1 in the British charts, he's the producer for everything I own, and as a matter of fact, the whole album, everything I own album, he's the one that produced it. And so
Crying Over You too.
Yes, because Crying Over You was on the album too. It's on the album at least. But he's going to be missed in the sense that, you know, he's a good producer, right? I would say he's in the top 10 when it comes to production, you know. Sir Coxsone, you know, Treasure Isle, Zukie, you know, people like Bonnie Lee, you know, 90, and many, many more. But Light Chalmers is exceptional in the sense that his taste, the taste that he has for music, you know, is really outstanding. Because the taste that he has is what I love.
Indeed.
You know? And
great arrangement.
Oh yes, and if he make you adapt a song, I adapted a lot of songs that Light Chalmers let me sing, you know. Songs like Let's Get It On, you know, Down by the River, you know, Blood Brother. Songs like those, and they're good songs, you know, and it's going to be missed, you know. And then you have people like Delroy Wilson, as you know, Bob Marley, you name them, Jacob Miller, Peter Tosh, you know, Slim Smith, who was one who gone a long time ago from us. And then you have Glenn Adams. Glenn Adams is another outstanding musician. As a matter of fact, both of us used to sing together. We do a song together.
That's why I mentioned it.
Yes. You know, funny enough, you know, when he was in the university hospital, you know who I really need to commend? Al Capone.
Yes.
Al Capone is a motivator.
Yes.
What he had done, I didn't even know that Glenn was in the hospital.
Okay.
And what he had done is to call all of us. I don't know how him get some of the numbers, but
yes.
I know him get them, and him call all of us and let us know that Glenn is in the hospital, you know, and we need to rally around him, you know. And so when I went there to look for Glenn, right, it wasn't focusing, and it's like his mind weren't, you know, really together a certain way, so him couldn't make you out and observe who you are, or, you know. So what I did, you know, me and him did a song. I remember when I met you, you were only 17. And when I started singing the song, you know, him started singing with me, you know.
Serious.
And him didn't know nobody at all when you go there, and him just lie down and just, him eyes just open, but him can't discern who you are. And, but when I sing that song, it's like him start singing the song with me and everybody start clap and, you know, even the nurses and all them, you know.
The power of the music, huh?
The power of the music bring him right around, you know, that him becomes, you know, focus.